viewers. I'm Mr. Otemu Ogenenyero, teaching on YouTube. I encourage you who have not yet subscribed to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Otemu Math Success, irrespective of your classes, irrespective of your country you are coming from, Gambia, USA, Sierra Leone, Ghana, the rest of them. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel at Otemu Math Success. We have been dealing with volume of solid. We've dealt with so many of them. Today, let us talk about volume of volume of compound solid. Let me call it that. Compound solid, which comprises of one solid and the other. Now, we should say compound solid. Say the solid below is a cylinder surmounted by a hemispherical bowl. Calculate its total surface area and B, the volume. Now, if you talk about this is a hemisphere and this is a cylinder open at one end. So now, what is the total surface area? The total surface area of the solid is equal to surface area of hemisphere plus total surface area of a cylinder closed at one end. You can see closed at one end. You can equally say open at one end. Let us talk about the formula for the surface area of a sphere. The surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r squared. So the surface area of a hemisphere is half of this. When you divide this by 2, give us 2 pi r squared. So now, which is equal to 2 pi r squared plus, when the cylinder is open at one end or closed at one end, is 2 pi r height plus pi r squared at one end. So when you want to factorize this expression, we have pi r in common. So pi r is out of here. You are left with 1 of the r. Now, if you take pi r from here, you are left with 2-ish. If you take pi r from here, you are left with also another arrow, yes, which is another arrow. Now, closed at one end, 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r-ish, then plus, okay, here is 2 arrow, sorry. Here is 2 arrow. Here is 2 arrow. Now, let's now substitute now. The pi in the question is 22/7, and this is now the radius of the shape. So here is times 7 into 2 times 7 plus 2 times, what is the height? The height is 10. 2 times 10 plus 7. Now, this can cancel this, so you are left with 22 into 2 times 7 is 14, 2 times 10 is 20, then here is plus 7. So what is now 14 plus 20? Here give us 4, 34 plus 7, here give us 1, 41. So here is 22 times 41. Take notice, so it's area. So all will be centimeter square. So let us multiply 22 times 41. So what is 22 times 41? 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 2 is 2. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 2 is another 8, which is 209. So the answer here is 902 centimeter square. That is now the total surface area of the hemisphere. So let's go to what is called the volume. Now, what is volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cube. So what we talk about hemisphere is times 1/2. So here will give us 2, which is 2/3 pi r square. So the volume of a hemisphere is 2/3 pi r square. What is the volume of a cylinder? The volume of a cylinder is pi r square height. So let's factorize pi r square here. Pi r cube. Sorry, it's not square. It's cube. Talk about volume, it's not square, it's cube. Now, what is common here? We have pi r square is common. What's not common here is 2/3 r. I've taken this out. So plus the height. Take note, it's not square, it's cube. Now, let us fix in the value. We say pi is 22/7. What's the radius there? Is 7, which is 7. Look at the radius here. You come here, look at the radius here. So now, which is 7 square, which is 7 times 7 into 2/3 times 7 plus the height is 10. So now, this can cancel one of these. This times it gives us 154 into 14/3 plus 10. Now, I can either work here or simplify. Okay, let me simplify, which is into. The LCM is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times 14 is 14. Yes, over 1. 1 divided by 3 is 3. 3 times 10 is 30, which will give us 154 into, here will now give us 30. This will give us 44/3. So here will be 154 times what? I will now get our answer when I want to divide it now. Let us use calculator. We don't not stress ourselves as much. Let's use calculator to divide it and get the answer. Now, okay, what is now that 44 divided by 3 give us 114.6666, which is 67. So when you multiply it times 154 times 14.67.67, it gives us 2,259.18. So when you multiply 154 times 14.67, give us 2259.18. And let us approximate to the nearest to one decimal place, which is 22.59.2 centimeter cube. So when you approximate the answer, you take 1 for it to make it 2, which is 2259.2 centimeter cube. So this is how we can calculate using the formula the volume of a hemisphere and the volume of a cylinder. Why total surface area is the total surface area of a hemisphere and the cylinder open or closed at one end. So our answer, the total surface area is 902, while our answer here is 2259.2 centimeter cube.